Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you're going to watch this short video from. Guys, I do apologize for not telling you about the minute order regarding KO versus JD case that was held yesterday. The minute order has dropped, but before it dropped, I was so into my celebration. I don't want nothing to spoil my celebration. I ate a ogbono. Any Nigeria will tell you about the way ogbono they do for body. You too, with a nice, glass of wine. You just go and relax and smile. That is what happened last night, too. So please, now, this is the following parties. I'm going to read it to you. The following parties are present for the affirmation proceeding. Shukufunaya Anita Dean petitioner. Yeah, because this one is the minutes order taken by Korra against JD. And don't forget, if JD didn't take this useless restraint order against KO will not do this, okay? Don't get it mixed up. Now, this one is the outcome of KO's hearing against JD, yeah? Both their solicitors' attorney were present. And this was presided by Judge Scott Nod, yeah? The matter is called for hearing. The parties are sworn and testify. Please note that word. The parties are sworn and testify, which means both Korra and JD, they were sworn in and they both testify. The court, thereafter, the court, counsel and parties confer on the record, which means the solicitors, KO, and the judge, the court, because the judge is representing the court, and the court is state of California, isn't it? So they all confer, which means they speak about what is on record, yeah? They confer. Court finds that the parties have reached an agreement that is reviewed and signed on the record, yeah? I repeat, court finds that the parties have reached an agreement that is reviewed and signed on the record. What this says when it comes to KO's case is that JD's case was the first to be heard in the morning. Remember, guys, 9:30 in the morning. And JD went to court and said, look, I don't want this case to go ahead. I don't want this case to go ahead. I'm going to drop this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to give Korra this. I'm going to go. So all that agreement, yeah, everything JD stipulated was signed and agreed with Korra. Don't forget, the first case that was heard was JD case against KO. And that is why I did that video when JD came to social media and said, oh, now I feel like by myself. I'm going to give her the keys. I'm going to do this. Stop. All of you, stop. Stop it now. He had a meeting with the solicitor. The solicitor have evaluated the cases and all the evidences that is submitted to the court. The solicitors have given him evaluation. What he thinks is going to happen, the strengths and weaknesses of the case that he submitted. And don't forget, he submitted it without that solicitor input. So it was later, after he submitted that nonsense application against KO, that he got a solicitor. Remember, guys. So when the case is approaching, his attorney doesn't have no choice but to peruse all the nonsense he submitted to court and gave him the possible outcome that, look, you don't have no case between this day and this day. You two, you've breached the court orders. Look, especially with the CPS investigation, that Zoe created for you and Jade, you and Zoe, what you guys did in the cocoon of your apartment against the children, child exploitation, neglect, and all these nonsense pictures, indecent pictures of children that you and your cocoon, Zoe, shared, make all this money, all those things. You are the conference with your solicitor. You make your own case weak. In fact, you shouldn't have even put this application in anyway. So now you got to court yesterday and you say, look, I don't want this case to proceed to prosecution, which means I don't want this case to go ahead. I'm dropping it. And I'm putting in the towel by agreeing to what KO wants in our own submission to the courts. So this is it. This is why the court minute states the court, counsel, and parties confer on the record. Court finds that the parties have reached an agreement that is reviewed and signed on the record. Parties are given a copy of the signed copy of the agreement in open court. All temporary orders are dissolved. Notice is waived. Immediately, the full transcribing of what transpired in court drops. Guys, I'm going to give you the updates. Then we'll be able to see what was the agreement. Because they signed it in open court, so it should be made available. But sometimes the way the court works, you know, the BSO section, which is the business support officers that take minutes, you know, clerks, they have to do their own work. And then once they finish all the transcribing, they put it in a legal format, and then, you know, once it's signed by their supervisor as a true reflection of what transpired in court A or court B or whatever, then they'll be able to upload it on the system, and we'll be able to share it, you know, they'll be able to share it to the public, and people like us, nosy, will be able to download and, you know, learn from it. Guys, what I feel here is that don't exaggerate an issue. Don't make false narrative all because you want to make money at the expense of innocent people. Don't do it. Don't use your own mouth to wish yourself ill. If there's no custody case, if you don't want to take children away from Korra, why are you manipulating all these women? Why are you making it like, oh, I've been going to court last year because I want to take the children away from Korra, when you know that is not true? And you witness, you watch as so many people were destroying somebody's, like me, making all this false narrative about me. And you didn't even use your own status, your own page, to put the truth out there. Meanwhile, you know I have all the paperwork. You didn't. In fact, you came out to boast about how you make $250,000 from all the negatives from the Koreans. Hello? And you think my own God, my own Olodumare, my own spirit, the way God has blessed me with a very beautiful, robust realm, you think they are going to allow you to rest? No, 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 no. No, it doesn't work like that. The truth have to come out. Didn't you use your own hand to now use it to destroy yourself now? And now you are fooling people again. You haven't learned anything. You are fooling people again to make them believe that, oh, I'm just going to give her the children because I'm going to win anyway. No! You're not going to win no biggie shit. You know why? Because your lies have caught up with you. The greed have caught up with you. You plotted to take over from those bloggers who pretended to support you because you see they're making money. Because of that, you invited Zoe to your home so that there will be no paper trail. It was a plot. You don't like the way bloggers are making money out of your name, so you invited a woman so that that woman can be bringing all these vulnerable women inside the inbox, inside WhatsApp, inside all these things. Lying to them that you are going after Korra to take children from Korra, knowing that there's nothing like that in court. But they have to give you that money. You have to open that buy me coffee, do whatever. to make that money so that blogger, that useless blogger, will not be making money out of your name anymore. That was what triggers you. That was what motivated you to invite Zoe. But look at what Zoe did to your life. It's one of the reasons why you have to give up the towel. Then the nanny started coming forward. Hallelujah. So it's up to you to change and stop standing back. It's up to you to change and stop lying, stop manipulating. Go back to Oregon and get yourself some good help. Give the children to Korra for 1 month or whatever so that you can get yourself sorted. Stop taking. You know what I mean when I say stop taking. If you don't stop, you can't turn that clock back. You know what I'm saying? I beg. Immediately the full documents dropped, I will let you guys know. Take care of yourself, guys. Take care of yourself. Learn from this. You don't need to manipulate anybody in order to make money on social media. There are better ways to make money. Open business space. Start selling. Start doing something that you know you love, that comes naturally to you. Do things that makes you have peace. Don't fabricate lies against innocent people because of money. Baits, manipulation, they don't last. And be careful what you wish for. Especially when you don't have correct documentation in front of you. Be careful. God is wonderful.